This is ABC15 Arizona at 6:30.
It's the big story tonight. Former President Donald Trump is now back in Florida after appearing in a New York courtroom where he personally entered a not guilty plea to 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. And within the last hour, he spoke to a room full of supporters at Mar-a-Lago, once again denying those charges and trying to use this to bolster his 2024 campaign.
I have no doubt, nevertheless, that we will make America great again.
Tonight, ABC 15 political reporter Mark Phillips with what legal and political experts think the impact will be.
Donald Trump said nothing to reporters going in or out of a Manhattan courtroom Tuesday, but the 34-count indictment against him said plenty. Attorney Roy Herrera represents political campaigns, including Democratic candidate for Senate Ruben Gallego.
If they're charging him as a felony, that means that this individual, former President Trump, has falsified business records in order to commit or conceal another crime. And that crime in this case would be violations of campaign finance law.
Between August 2015 to December 2017, the former president is accused of orchestrating a scheme to influence the 2016 presidential election. He's accused of identifying and purchasing negative information about himself, like his encounter with adult film actress Stormy Daniels, then suppressing it, disguising cash payments through various Trump entities. This indictment is mostly unprecedented, but Arizona saw something somewhat similar nearly 30 years ago.
The federal government has accused me of criminal conduct I never committed.
Governor Fife Symington was charged in a 23-count federal indictment in 1996, accused of lying about the value of his real estate holdings when he applied for loans. Political consultant Chuck Coughlin worked in the Symington administration.
The difference in our situation with Trump was he was an incumbent governor. We were still governing at the time. And so rather than make the political play, as we discussed, making a political charge out of it, we chose to focus on the job.
While Symington may not have publicly called his indictment politically motivated, Donald Trump has made that clear to his supporters.
They are going to think that former President Trump is being prosecuted unfairly.
After his arraignment, Trump was free to go back to Mar-a-Lago to resume his campaign for president.
He's going to use this news story to rally his base and his fundraising. Let's be clear about what this is really about.
Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.